Well, it was a rainy day today, cloudy and dreary overall. Now the rain's getting on out of here, but more is on the way with two risks of severe weather. Right now, though, again, the rain pushing on out of here, pushing offshore. And so it's leaving us with a mild and muggy night. Temperatures out there right now are mainly sitting in the 60s for most of you. Some of you still in the 70s, those in Belle Chase and Buras and Gulfport. There's a little bit of reduced visibility coming in right now in Slidell and Bogalusa. We could see some patchy areas of fog out there. We'll keep an eye on it. Also, the breeze light for most of you, but there's still a good breeze in Buras and Gulfport and even in Belle Chase at 8 miles an hour. So the small craft advisory continues until 7 a.m. tomorrow morning for coastal waters for some breezy to gusty conditions out there. For the rest of us, well, it's a mild and muggy night. Temperatures settling down into the 60s for our lows. Others of you might settle right at 70 degrees, mostly cloudy with that light breeze sticking around. Then we head into tomorrow. There is a 30% chance of scattered showers. Overall, not a complete washout. A lot of you will stay dry. It will still be warm, much warmer than today. Highs will mainly be moving into the lower 80s. And it will still be humid, and the breeze will be out of the southeast, 10 to 15 miles an hour. Then Tuesday night, that's our first risk of severe weather. So here's how we see it playing out. First Tuesday, again, just some showers possible out there in the afternoon hours. Then in the evening, a line of strong and severe storms may approach our area. I say may because models still totally disagree on what exactly is going to happen and if we will see storms or not at all. So this is one model run. This is what has our concern and would bring the risk of severe weather. Arriving to Tangipahoa Parish around 5:30 in the evening, and from there slowly working its way across the North Shore and eventually parts of the South Shore, coming to an end around midnight. So a 5:30 to midnight time frame for that threat. Here's another model run that has a very different situation going on. Around 5:30 for Tangipahoa Parish, it shows a possibility of some strong to severe storms, but then that's where it stays. The threat mainly just sits in Tangipahoa Parish and goes until about 10:30 p.m. and then the threat is over with just some showers throughout the rest of the overnight hours into early Wednesday. So it's something we will keep a close eye on. The Storm Prediction Center has highlighted us under a risk of severe weather as well. They also see the chance there. So this is a level 1 marginal risk, the green here. Some of you not even in a risk at all. Others of you, St. James Parish right there and parts of Tangipahoa Parish too, you're under that level 2 slight risk. We will keep an eye on you guys. Again, it would be in the evening and late hours of Tuesday. There's also a risk of excessive rainfall for parts of the North Shore down through our river parishes and parts of the metro. Then Wednesday arrives and we are more confident on a severe weather setup for later on Wednesday. So throughout the day, maybe a few showers, but Wednesday afternoon around 2 o'clock, that's when the threat arrives first to our river parishes and Tangipahoa Parish. And then these storms that develop, they will move east throughout the afternoon and early evening hours. But as they do so, notice that more storms redevelop behind them. So then the severe threat continues through the evening into the overnight hours and doesn't really come to an end until early Thursday morning. Notice that the last line of rain making its way through here 2 a.m. to 4 a.m. depending on where you live. So that would be a much longer lived situation, severe weather threat. Also, the Storm Prediction Center highlights all of us under a level 2 slight risk for severe weather Wednesday, late afternoon into the evening. Plus, we are all under a level 2 risk of excessive rainfall as well. So my main concerns here, damaging wind on Wednesday as well as flash flooding, but I won't be able to rule out isolated tornadoes or hail either. So we will keep an eye on that. Again, that's the more confident risk. That would be Wednesday night, but we are also keeping a close eye on tomorrow night, Tuesday night as well. 2 chances for severe weather. We are drier on Thursday before more rain arrives on Friday.